Alrighty, well, welcome everybody actually to Divine Oracle Readings. We're live here actually on YouTube. My co-host, though, she's just running a little bit late, so I do actually say though that hopefully that nothing actually negative happens to her end. All right, so I just got to lift up the camera a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. Just give me a second. All right. Anyways, if you'd like to be able to type in questions for a little bit later on, that'd be wonderful. I do actually oracle readings, which are the indigenous way. I have the power animal cards. I got the angels ancestor cards here, and also the native spirit cards. So that's what I have. And again, those hopefully my co-host will be joining very shortly. And in between that time, though, is just to let you know, though, that there was an election actually here in Ontario, Canada. If you guys missed the last video, though, that I did put out, go back, watch that at the end of tonight's podcast, and see exactly what I actually predicted, thanks to the angels giving me, and also the ancestors with the energy giving me actually altogether more information. Now, there was one party though that we were very happy though that didn't get it. I predicted that this party would not get it, and the person has resigned. But yes, again, those I do encourage you guys to actually type in questions. We're live here on the Divine Oracle Readings YouTube channel, and we're here every single Friday night. Now, Trevor and I, we will be most likely at the Kitchen Waterloo powwow that will be on the Saturday, and with that there, it's going to be an awesome date. So that's actually from 12 till 6 o'clock at night. There's going to be a lot of great dancers out there, a lot of great vendors will be actually out there. I'll just have to send confirmation to the person though of a little bit more information, but we've actually sent our registration actually into them. Alrighty, so what I like to do is start this going tonight though. I do have some cards actually right now. I'm going to use the native spirit cards. I don't like the word native, but I love the word indigenous a little bit better. So yes, again though we're going to be able to get this going. And then as soon as my co-host comes, hopefully though that she'll be able to pop in and go from there. So, all right. So what I'm going to do though is I'm just going to do a general reading with these one cards here. I know they're the indigenous spirit cards, and we're going to see of what's going actually on throughout this week coming up. And pretty soon though, throughout North America, it is actually going to be Father's Day. Join us for a live show for that. We're probably going to be doing a big discussion. So yeah. Alrighty. So yeah. All right. So those that don't know, I am a right-handed person. I do grab actually from my left because left is closest to the heart. All right, we're going to see what's going actually on, and I'm going to do 4 cards, so that way I'm going to be north to north, east, southwest. I do encourage everybody to join in, type in your questions. Again, those if you're actually on Instagram, please switch over to my YouTube channel. That way you can type in your questions. We're live here every single Friday night. And welcome Tatiana, and welcome Chrissy. Hey! Alrighty. So again, those type in your questions. Now basically though is I'm just going to do a general reading starting off with, and we're doing from north, east, southwest. And that one there is, so we're going to do the north side, which is actually fire spirit. All right, so there's fire spirit there, and right there actually on Instagram. So yes, Fire spirit. So basically those fire spirit, though, actually for this week to come, those, we do actually have a lot of passion, though, that we are always in the fire. It's basically to get going. We keep ourselves motivated and we can keep it going for quite a while. All right, until the fire a little bit burns down, and then also we have to put another log actually on and get that fire back up. All right, that's with the spiritual energy, so we can get that going. Now, the next one, though, that's coming to you, though, is offerings. All right, so with offerings, though, I'll show that again, though. There's that one there. All right, and offerings, though, is for sort of with like Stonehenge. Now, Stonehenge, though, a lot of people weren't too sure what Stonehenge was directly. If Stonehenge is actually to do with spiritual, or to do with telling time. But a lot of things are starting to come. So that way we're giving actually offerings, and also people used to believe, though, that actually Stonehenge, though, that a lot of offerings were actually brought forward to the energy that was actually out there. So we do have to bring actually ourselves forward and be able to get going more directly one-on-one. All right, don't back down. If you got a plan, keep that plan and keep that plan going. The next one, though, that we're going to be looking actually at, though, this is actually the owl medicine. So there's that, and there's that. Now with the owl medicine, though, the owls always keep an eye over top of everything. So sort of like with me, though, my red blood count is still low. Same with my hypoglycemia, or it's still low. But the thing, though, is with the owl medicine, keeping watch over top of actually every little small thing. So that's with that one. Now the final last one, so that was north, east, south, west. West is right now. This one here is Grandmother Earth. All right, so with Grandmother Earth, though, has always been there with us. She keeps us actually more strong, more stable, so we can keep on going forward. All right, she's willing to always give us actually great offerings, and vice versa. So again, those, if you're on Instagram, please join me live, actually for your live chat over top of YouTube, and that's through Divine Oracle Readings. Look for my symbol, and that way you can actually take part. All right, so again, though, Tatiana and Chrissy are live right now. If you guys have any questions, feel free to type them in. Sorry, though, that my co-host is running a little bit late. Just running into a little bit of trouble right now. Positive trouble, but yes, again, though, is please type in your questions. All right, so again, though, we just had an election actually here in Ontario, Canada, and that was yesterday. And yesterday I was doing a full reading actually on all four parties. You know, if there was a fifth one there. And the fifth one, though, which is a brand new one, and that was blue. So who knows what the blue was for? But yes, again, those, feel free to type in your questions. Would love to actually be able to get your questions for you. All right. Yeah, so we're live here actually on YouTube. All right. Alrighty, so I have a question there from Tatiana. If the producer would like to be able to read that for a second.
Yeah, we do have Tatiana asking, what is the significance of each direction?
Alrighty, so basically, though, is what we're looking at, though, for north, east, south, and west. It's a good question, though. North, though, is the earth. All right, and it's usually with what groundings actually is being provided for us actually at this time. Now, then the next one, which is east, that there is representing with air. All right. Now the next one, though, is actually your current thoughts, basically, though, to do with short form for the air. South is fire, which we always have fire, and that really there is raise the vibrations actually of our personal needs. And then west is water. And water, though, is how you really relate to the environment and with everything changing around you. So that's what that's actually representing for. Hope that's actually a good question for you. And welcome back to everybody actually on Instagram. Again, those, if you guys want to be able to type in your questions, feel free actually through YouTube, and that there is through Divine Oracle Readings. Look for my logo. My logo is the one with the medicine wheel. But I do say welcome to everybody that's actually joining in, both actually underneath Instagram and also through YouTube. So tonight, though, we're going to be talking. All right, so I was just hoping the producer hold it on for a second. And
Hello.
look
Yes,
who's popped in.
I apologize completely. I had a small accident, and we'll discuss it later.
No problem, no problem.
I apologize. This was in one day was really a great day, and another way was not so great.
Ah.
My nephew and her husband, my niece and my nephew-in-law, as I call him, and their kids were here today, and it was a wonderful visit. Great, to see. And 3- and 5-year-old kids have so much energy.
Well, that's good. That's good. But how's your knees from that?
Pardon?
How are your knees from that?
Well, I was sitting most of the time, so I just get tired because all that energy is like,
Yeah.
But I love them both. They are so great, and they are so smart. For a 5, and maybe I'm just bragging here, but they're pretty smart. So what are we doing?
All right, so what I just started to do, though, and it's okay, though, I did tell people that you were running a little bit late. What I've done, though, is I've actually done a quick reading, and that was actually with 4 cards. So far today, we had those. We got Instagram going, and for what I've actually been saying to people, though, is on Instagram, though, is if you want to take part with tonight's live readings, please tune in over top of YouTube. And that there's a Divine Oracle Readings page. Look for my logo, and that way we can get questions in. Now, the people that are in tonight so far for the chat, though, is Tatiana, Chris, Dawn, and Cheryl are actually in. So we do say welcome to everybody that's actually tuning in right now. Again, those we're going to be discussing tonight to do with dreams, and also to do with the 6th actually of June. So, and Eva, you know what's happening on the 6th? Your mic's off, love.
Accidentally, I apologize.
It's okay.
I missed what you said. I apologize.
For the 6th, though, do you know what's coming up on the 6th?
That's D-Day.
That's correct. That's correct. So
my father was in that. He was a Navy vet. He is a Navy veteran. Excuse me. My father has passed, and he was part of the. He took the soldiers over and the equipment over on. He was on what they call an LST. They jokingly called it long, slow target, but it's landing ship tanks. And he was on Gold Beach.
Yeah, Gold and Juno.
Gold and Juno Beach.
Yeah.
He had the British and the Canadian troops, and he was a big part of it. And recently there was a movie that came out called Saving Private Ryan. He refused to see it because it was too realistic.
Yeah.
And he was very proud of his service to the country. And so were we. Still very proud of him. And
Yeah.
Mom's got his flag up there someplace. My father passed in 2005.
Yeah.
And because of the fact that he was on a ship, the ship's pipes and stuff were insulated with asbestos. He wound up with mesothelioma, which is associated with that, and was given 100% disability because of it. And still, he was very proud of what he did, and he would do it all again if he could, if he had to. So,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
that I'm bragging, and not that but that was my dad.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. The reason why is basically because my parents have gone to the where Pearl Harbor was, and they did bring me back a newspaper. I've been actually intrigued with Pearl Harbor. Not from seeing the movie Pearl Harbor, which is also the one that you're talking about, but I've been actually very active with that. So. So we do actually have a couple questions in right now.
Okay.
All right. So hopefully you're ready. So the first one though is from Cheryl. All right. I'm actually being told no. So the producer, if he wants to pop actually on, he can actually sort of pop in and let us know where the questions are coming from.
Yes, so we're going to go in order for the questions tonight. The first one is from Tatiana, and she is my question. What direction should I be taking for future work? Then Cheryl's next.
Okay. All right. So we're looking actually at Tatiana's question. Hopefully though that Trevor was actually in, but the question, I'll just recap. So question is from Tatiana. She wants to basically look actually what way her actually direction for work is going.
Okay. I missed part. You were kind of blinking on part of it.
Okay. All right. Tatiana.
Something about work.
Yeah. So Tatiana is just wondering about what direction should she be taking actually for her further work.
Does she want to do the reading, or do you want to do the reading?
I'll let you start with love.
Okay. Give me a sec here. I am using the Orion deck tonight. First card up is Star. Second card up is the Hangman. Third card up, Four of Coins. And my thought when I first put Star up, that she has received quite a few positive inputs for the work that she's done. She's very good at what she does. I get that there may be somebody's noise. Her voice is out of joint. Her nose is a little joint. I apologize. My window, it's right sun, and I forget it, so I apologize. This is the one thing I get is whatever she's been thinking of doing, she should go ahead and go for it. I see that there will be some indecisions, and she might be kind of discouraged from not to try these new things she wants. I get the impression that should she follow through on this, she will have more money in pocket, and she will get more recognition for the type of work she does. At first it's not going to be easy, but down the road she will pick up what she needs to do, and she'll be very good at it. There won't be much hesitation on her part, and she'll pick it up very quickly. I pulled Seven of Wands as last card, and The Seven of Wands is in any deck that I've gotten is it's always been kind of depicted as standing up and being the only one who's willing to stand up, or someone who's standing but fighting everyone else. But in this case, I don't get that at all. I almost get that there are people around her who, even though apparently are to be working with our actual, there are people who are going to be working with her and help along the way. Don't be afraid of anyone there. They're not going to be against you, for you. Okay?
Okay. So
Anything
hopefully,
else?
Tatiana, you got that. Now for myself though, I'm going to be doing 4 cards. I'm doing north, east, south, west for you. And the ones actually though that have really spoken to me tonight though are the native ancestor cards. And the first one though I got for you though is insight, right? And it's a spirit guardian. So with the spirit guardian though, you've got actually your ancestor spirits that are actually watching over top of you. You must be seeing like little flickering little things lately that are actually giving you more or less the right direction, so that there is what is grounding you and preventing you actually to move forward with the focused time, so that there is actually spirit guardian. You know that they're actually, it's just grounding you and preventing you. Basically though is you have to overcome that, so the way you can actually be able to work forward more, bring the energy light around you. Again, those what we talked about a while ago, which is actually our inner child, work actually on our inner child, and be able to work actually on that a little bit more. The next one I got for you though is air. Your current thoughts actually on the situation. All right, and this one here is earth magic. You know that's an earth magic though. All right. Again, they'll have your feet more grounded with inside the earth, and also be able to actually work actually on that a little bit more further. It's gonna help you out. You might be able to do walking with the location of the job though that you're moving to. But from that though, what I'm getting though is basically it's something to do more with the earth connection. The next one though I have though is fire, and this one here is what's going to basically raise you up actually within your needs. All right, it's a whole self health. So the whole self health. All right, so it seems like though that you're going to be moving actually within the health direction, and what you've done actually within the spiritual realm, that's going to help you a lot better. So the way you're actually calm, you're going to be able to work more within the spiritual network, is what I'm getting from this card here. Now the last one though is basically though is water, and that there is how you really feel emotionally. So what we really feel emotionally, and this one here is basically though is it's looking actually at yourself and reflecting basically back at you, and people are going to be looking actually at you and reflecting exactly what you've worked with and how that's going to actually help you with the long term. So basically though is what I'm actually getting though is so that you're going to be doing more with the spiritual network within the job with down there in California. All right. So yeah, just got to figure out who's next. If the producer can turn on his mic and be able to go from there, that'd be wonderful.
Yes, we do have Cheryl was up next for the next reading, and she says June 7th will be 9 years since my mother passed. Any messages?
Ooh.
Okay, so Eva.
There is She is walking over you. You know, I keep getting that there are messages, but I'm not up on them. I'm not sure why. My question would be, was she the kind of woman who liked to be around people, but she wasn't really, she liked people. Whoa. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had something fly by me. It was not, it was a flash of light. So she near her. He is, did you see it? Chris?
I'm sorry? No, I didn't. We'll be able to catch back actually on replay.
Okay, but it shoo, in front of me. It was a bright kind of flashy light. I think it was just, she was watching after you. Talk to her. Let things, let her come to probably dream, which is the usual way. Unless you do meditation, she will come in a meditation. But I'm not picking up any specific message. Sorry, I'm not. Chris, you want to go with that?
Yeah, so basically though is your mother is with you, and since Eva did actually have energy across her, basically though is what had probably happened though is your mother actually came to Eva, but so fast, and turned around and said, hey, this is what's going actually on. But there may have been, like, again, those no proper messages from Eva's side within the cards. But I did 4 cards for you again, which is what I'm starting to do tonight. This one here, though, is what's grounding you and preventing you actually from focusing actually at this time. And this is actually with the Earth. And it is the North. So basically, though, is especially with your neighbors still behind you, getting their driveway finally paved. That way, there's no stones being thrown at your house. So this one here is actually stand your ground, and it's beaver. Sorry, not beaver, but it's bear. Sorry. So bear though are actually strong. So your mother could be giving you the messages actually, hey, stand your ground, and that's one thing though that you've been trying to do though, especially with your neighbors, with that driveway, is so that you're standing your ground and get, especially with those rocks being flown at you and your backyard. The next one though I got though is elephant, and it is resolve. So this is to do. It sounds like though to do with your neighbors. Messages coming from your mother about how to handle, especially with your neighbors. All right. This one here is you will overcome any obstacles. Any obstacles are those little stones, but we can be taken in a different which ways. But again, though, it's the elephant resolve. And basically, though, is you will overcome actually your obstacles. Now the next one, so that was actually with north, and that was east. So that's air. The next one though we're looking at though is south, and that's fire. And this one here is raise your desire and your primary needs. So this is eagle, and it's my spirit animal, which is awesome for the sky, and it's spirit. So trust in your higher self. So your mom is actually probably saying to you, trust in your higher self. You know which way you're going to be going, and which way though that you're taking yourself. The next one the next one I got for you though is water, and this is west. It's badgers. Dig in and see it through completely. So basically, those with your spiritual self, all right, you're seeing everything through. So your mom is actually still with you. She's trying to give you little messages, but the thing though is you're working actually on yourself, which is awesome, and you're doing everything the right way though the mom wants you to do. All right.
Can I add something?
Go right ahead, love.
When you drew up the card that was fire,
yeah,
I believe you drew fire.
Yeah.
Was kind of interesting because I just heard, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny times when I thought would never end. You know the song,
Yeah.
James Taylor. Listen to the words. Listen to the song and listen to the words. There'll be message in there from your mother. And then you drew up eagle. And there is a song by John Denver called The Hawk and the Eagle. Listen to that one. That will also have a message for you. I am the eagle. I live in high places, in rocky cathedrals that reach to the sky. It's a beautiful song, but there's a message in both of those songs for you. Spirit speaks to me in songs many times.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
so,
it's like, go ahead.
So yeah, do what Eva said though, is listen to the words very closely within those songs.
And there will be a
again
message.
Though, you want to recap the name of the songs again?
The one song is by John Denver and it's called The Hawk and the Eagle. And the other one is James Taylor, I've Seen Fire and I've Seen Rain. I think it's like I've Seen Fire. Or Fire and Rain, I think is the name of it.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. Fire and Rain. Okay. Let me look it up.
All right. So yeah, those are good songs to listen to. There's always hidden messages actually in there for all of us. So, all right. So our producer, who else is next?
Oh shit.
Who next is here? We have Samantha next on the list. And Samantha has a two-part question. She is at a crossroads and she's wondering if she should go after her career or after the kids. And the second part is, if my career, what career field is right for her?
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Samantha. We'll give that to Eva to start off with.
I missed I couldn't quite get what he was saying.
All right. So basically, though, it's a two-portion question from actually Samantha.
Well, Samantha.
Yeah, and she's just wondering though is about her career for one, or else if she should be going after her kids.
Okay, she's going after. She wants to know about her career and what about her kids? Is that
Something
right?
about going after her kids.
I can't. Hang on. Let me mute. I just muted myself. Tell me what she said again.
All right. So again, though, is something about her career. If she should be going after her career, or else if she should be going after her children. That's what it seemed like, or working with children. So
I don't know. Every time you talked about it, the computer did a funny. It's almost like maybe I'm not supposed to answer this one.
Okay. All right. So Samantha, I'm gonna take it.
Okay, I pull some cards. Let me finish that.
Yep.
Death card, which is not death. Queen of Swords. And the Emperor. If she's trying to decide between having children or a career. And the last one I pulled up was the Seven of Coins. I think the career is going to be a better choice for right now. I don't know. I keep getting the career is the first choice. The career should be the career is something you should be doing right now. The children are down the road, and you'll have 3.
Okay.
That's all I'm picking up.
Okay. All right. So what I got for you, Samantha, again, though, so I'm going to be doing north, east, southwest. So that's actually earth, fire, and water is what I'm going to be doing for you. So basically, the first one I got for you was L medicine. Now with owl medicine, though, owls actually like to watch over top of the small little things. They keep on going actually after certain small little creatures. So they keep on going actually after that, and that there is within the north. So what is actually grounding you, actually preventing you actually at this time? So you know that there's a medicine owl. Again, though, is you're watching over top of small little things, and instead of watching over top of the large picture, you're watching over top of small little things. So basically, though, that's what I'm getting for that one. The next one I got though for you though is with Earth. So not Earth, but East, which is air. What is your current thoughts actually on things? So it's flowing river. All right. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. All right. So what it's saying though is, since small little things, right, and instead of watching over top of the big things, keep on moving. Keep active. Keep it going. And that's the main thing though that you have to do though, with inside these cards here. Flow water, what we know within the spiritual community, it never stands still. It keeps on rushing. So you have to rush actually towards the bigger picture. It's going from something from small to a larger pond. And the larger pond though, what I'm actually getting though is actually within your career right now. Don't be rushing. People though have actually had children at a very later age. People have actually had children from the age like in their 40s. But the next one though that I'm getting for you, and this is to do with fire itself, what's going to actually raise you with inside your needs. And this one here is a sweat lodge. All right, so you have to actually meditate, keep relaxed, and keep on going. All right. Whenever we meditate, the answer is going to come to us. So that's what you need to do though, is actually basically relax right now, meditate, and the right answers are going to come to you. The last one though that we got though was west, and that's water. How you really feel emotionally. Talking stick. Now within the talking stick, what we all know, this talking stick is given to each individual person whenever they need to talk. Now that there, it's going to be going good with you, and you have to keep on flowing. But again, though, it's like what Eva was picking up though is to do with career, and you do have to keep on going with your career. All right. And again, those people have actually had children much later in life. So it doesn't matter what your time clock is or anything. Again, those people have had children later. Now, producer, who else is next?
So next we have on the list is Stephanie. And she is asking, should I pursue a relationship with my ex, or is he never going to change? And should I move on? Or we also have a business together, and should I stay in business or let it go? So another two-part question.
Well, as you can see, I had a very strong reaction to that one. That dude is not going to change at all. It's going to continue more. If you put this together, I don't recommend it. Get out of it, or somehow split it. I don't know how you would do, what the business is that. I just get away from him. He is not change. There will be nothing good for you. Sorry. Just
very well spoken, Eva. Very well spoken.
Thank you.
Yeah. And with most of my exes, I have not gone back. They have done damage in the past, and exes can never change. Now,
sorry, exes are all dead, so.
Yeah. Now, since you have since you are actually
nothing to do
partner.
With.
Sorry, what was that, Eva?
I said I have nothing to do with deaths.
Yeah.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
I just wore them. So. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. So
you should tell I have a wall sense of humor. The man that I studied with, who was a great psychic, he did know, and was well known in Canada at the time, Lewis, and he had a sense of humor that was absolutely wicked. And I had to be very serious. And this, when you do psychic or normal work, or whatever that, you spiritual work, you try and be serious. You try and laugh. So laugh is the energy to you. Let it flow. And sometimes I swear my eyes are sitting there, oh God, did she say it again? So I apologize if I offended anyone. It was not my intention.
No, you didn't. You didn't. So I'm going to just do actually a 3-card spread actually for that question, Samantha. And the ones I'm going to use know are actually your Ancestor Spirit cards. So that's what I'm going to do those. We're going to take a look actually at everything. So the first card I got though is Let It Go. And it is go with the flow. All right. So basically, though, the first card though is let it go. That's saying within him, though, is do not go back to him. He may be begging actually on all fours. He may be offering you like jewelry. He may be offering you a little bit more stuff, but you've learned there's more fish in the sea. So again, the first card, those let him go. And that one there is go with the flow. The next one though is remember who you are. All right. And that's what the second card though. Again, those remember who you are. You're strong enough. You're like what Whitney Houston said, I am every woman. So you are actually basically every woman, and you know what's best off. Keep away, move on with a new direction. And then the final one I got for you, Samantha. Trust your body well. All right. Your body's giving you messages, but you're kind of blocking it. So keep on going forward. All right, so that's coming to you. All right. Again, though, all readings are for entertainment purposes. So, and who else do we have, Trev?
We have to go back and finish previous one, Samantha's. She had a second part to her question about her career. So, if she chooses her career path,
You're not on.
If she chooses her career path, is it right for her? Yeah, we can catch up on her reading now. So she had a 2-part reading for her past questions. So.
And that's for Samantha. Eva.
Samantha, yes. So the second part was what career path is right for her.
What path?
Yeah.
Oh. She's in a little denial, isn't she? She is. I don't know if I can get the answer. Is she contemplating a business of her own? Starting business? She is. It's a great gun. One of the things that keeps popping up in my mind is she's kind of denying her creative side. Don't do that. Let that creative do what it needs to do, and it will take you on the path. I got the 5 of Wands, or Wands, 6 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the of Coins. And I drew that last card because it's like, okay, the past is kind of, I don't want to be obscured, but really showing me too much. But the fact that the 5 and the 6 together, and it is wands, and wands can get into more of the creative side of things, and which confirmed was kind of from the beginning. And High Priest tells me that you really are thinking, if you're thinking about going to a business, your own business, go for it. It will succeed. It will be okay. And the night also tells us it's going to be a few little rough spots where the money's going to be a little tight, but it will come through. It may take about a year and a half to really get to where you want to be. I mean, that's all I'm picking. That's about it. Go for it.
Okay, all right. So it's for Samantha. Samantha's actually asking that, not Stephanie. So yeah. So Samantha, what I'm basically getting for you, which my first card actually I drew, which is actually get basically back to your roots. All right. So you do actually have training with actually stuff in the past. So you always have to follow back with, instead of like the old song from Paul Abdul, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. All right. So basically, always get back to your roots, right where you were very strong, and your follow of the path is going to be back there. The next one I got for you though is get into nature. So you must have done stuff within nature, within one of your past jobs. But that saying though is get back into nature, so that way you can actually be able to be more connected with Mother Earth and Turtle Island. Okay. But it's saying though that you have to follow within your right direction. Sort of like what Eva was saying though, is it seems like though you're going to start your own business. All right, that's really good though, especially with being connected with Turtle Island. This is awesome for you. Now the last one I got though is connect with water. So you've got to do something with, again though, is with normal nature and with water. It's something that you've actually worked with in the past. All right, it could be around water, but it's got to deal with water and also with nature. So that could be with probably forestry for one. That other one could be actually with gardening. You never know, but still, you did the job in the past, and that there is actually your calling for you. So hope that was great help for you. And how are we doing so far tonight, Trev?
Freezing.
Producer.
Are you back with me?
I'm back. Don't worry, I'm here.
There you are.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be.
So, but what we're gonna do though is, yeah. So again, though, is for everybody, we're very sorry, but Eva actually is out of the country. So what I say every week, she's actually out of the country. Her internet is through the satellite, so all depends on what the weather's like. Sometimes so it might be clear, it might be choppy. So we do apologize. Eva does apologize. But before we head out tonight, what we're going to do though is we're going to discuss to do with dreams. Eva, you got that?
Yes, I'm smiling because I have been having very unusual dreams the last couple nights. And I discussed the living in a dream and at night we're in reality, or is it the other way, or what? And dreams that I have, some of them are realistic. It's like I could feel it on hand. I could smell the cooking baking, the one dream. all my were very real. And I know in dreams I always have, and one of the things I would a long time ago is you barely see print in a dream, something along those lines. And in the past 6 months, various dreams I was reading, will see reading someplace I can see and read and remember, not quite remember, but they're there, and I've never had that before. This topic brings up the question, makes the question, which is real.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. I know for myself though, I've actually had dreams, and whenever I have dreams, basically though, is if I tell people about it, it doesn't come true. But sorry, let me rephrase that. Whenever I tell people, it doesn't come true. Whenever I don't tell people, it actually comes true. So really, how do we really know? This is due with the topic actually. I think it was 2 weeks ago though that we had, which was basically to do with the matrix level. How do we know for sure what's real and what's not real? Like, are we basically astral projecting to a different location right when we're dreaming and falling asleep, or are we really in a different dimension? Let's hear from you guys tonight. We'd love to hear from you guys and see exactly what you guys think.
I do realize a lot of people believe I'm in a different dimension anyway. Laugh. Cue the laugh.
So, yeah.
I remember having this same kind of discussion far back as my college days, which is back in the 70s, the dark ages. Oh, and never really able to resolve it because everybody had their own opinion on it. And of course, we're talking people who are in their mid-20s to mid-20s, people who are free thinking, anything goes kind of situation. But the 70s were pretty loosey, so to speak, hippie dippy, peace, and all that other stuff going on at that time also. So there was kind of a spiritual, I want to say waiting, but full realization. And the question did come up quite often: what is real? What is dream? Is there a reality to dream, or are dreams reality?
Yeah. So we did get a response actually back, which the question was drawn out, and that there's from Samantha. If the producer would like to be able to go. Okay, all right. So Samantha actually put down. I had a psychic once tell me though actually something about her dreams, but my dreams are always real. Unfortunately, in any kind of wild, and unfortunately, usually don't end up very well for me. So I sure hope she's wrong. So it sounds like though that Samantha, she does run into problems also with her dreams. Well, it's good. Again, though, we're all here. All right, and then she types that actually in. I would love to learn how to do lucid dreaming. So basically, though, if I do have the word right, I think it's lucid dreaming. Right now, I have my glasses off. I do apologize.
It's lucid dreaming, and I have never been able to do it. I have never really been given good instructions on how to to do it. I'm sure this is terrible. I'm sure Google doing that would find a lot of information about it. I apologize. That is not something that I have been able to do.
Yeah. So you got those for my dreams though. Most of the time though, is if I do tell people about dreams, they do not come true. So I don't know if that falls in any of that categories, but that's one gift I've had ever since I was a child. So, and Cheryl types in though, I remember, I don't know if you've got that actually on your screen right now, Eva. If you got the YouTube actually up.
What are you asking?
Do you have the YouTube channel also up?
No, I don't.
No, okay. All right. So last one here is from Cheryl. I remember dreams I had from right when I was a baby. In my crib, I've always had vivid dreams.
Are they in?
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Ask her if she can hear me. Are your dreams in color? You say they are vivid. Big difference between vivid dreams in color. I do that.
So Cheryl, that question's being actually drawn out to you. Are your dreams basically in color, or are they in a haze, or are they black and white? Love to actually hear from that. All right. So we'll just wait. We'll wait for a couple more minutes.
Because people, I'm going to speak now. We're waiting of having dead air. Dead air.
Yes.
Dead air. Sorry.
It's all right. Dead air.
When you have vivid dreams that are in color, shows that you are connecting to higher level of self, into the next dimension. We want to use it that way, and they are the color is not put in by you, but it is the actual color. And people who in color say have a higher intensity to be able to connect with the high self or to the spirit realm. Vivid dreams, whether color or not, are also a sign of a connection, but more of an outside connection. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
As opposed to being right with it. And anything else, just a black and white dream, I always think of this as like he's from the 80s, not quite real, but still part of the netherworld, or say netherworld, but spirit world. And they may convey a message or they may not. It may just be your mind doing its thing, the psychology standpoint, if that's understandable. We go from there. So I'm not sure.
Okay. All right. Samantha just typed in basically those. I hope my dreams do not come true. They're always negative. So that's what we got from Samantha. And Samantha though is sometimes though, even though the dreams might seem negative, it could be actually your spirit guides or even your ancestors actually giving you information throughout the dreams. They may seem like negative, but the thing though is you have to look actually at the messages in a different way, so the way everything can come a little bit better actually for understanding for you. That might be the way though that they're trying to communicate with you. You never know.
Yes.
That's it. Anyway, so we're gonna end the night. Again, those join us in the live next Friday. We're here at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're back here actually underneath Divine Oracle readings. If you guys would love to be able to type in suggestions. So just before we leave, though, Cheryl did type in, so that, again, though, this is from Cheryl. They're actually colored dreams, so that she actually has.
Surprised me. And I would say that because you are connecting spiritual much deeper than people who don't have the vivid dream or don't have the color in their dreams. Those are two signs you have a higher, better connection, put it that way. Better connection to this. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's cool. It's cool. So again, we're going to be wrapping up. Again, join us again next Friday live here in the Divine Oracle readings. And Eva, I hope your week goes wonderful down there, and know that you guys get a little bit more company coming over, especially right when the season's starting to be nice. So again, it's okay though. It's all right though that you were late.
Have a great week, both of you, and enjoy the summertime that we got here. Finally.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right. Thanks a lot. You have a good one.
You too.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, yo.